This is an example of WebViewer running within a browser, and it gives you lots and lots of functionality. In this video, we're going to look at how you can get this functionality in your web app. And it doesn't matter what framework you're using. I'm going to be using React with Vite, but you could use Angular, Vue, Electron, or even vanilla JavaScript or jQuery. It's entirely up to you. The underlying mechanism is the same, so let's look at the principles involved. You could install WebViewer from a downloaded zip file, but it's probably easier to use a package manager. Now I'm going to use npm, but you could use Yarn or a different package manager if you preferred. With npm, all I need to do is say npm install @pdftron/webviewer. Apryse was previously called pdftron, and that's why that name is still present in the npm library. If we now look at the node modules of my project, we can see that WebViewer has been installed. Regardless of which framework you're using, it's unlikely that these files can be served directly from node modules. So we'll copy core and UI from the pdftron WebViewer node modules folder, and we'll paste them into a public folder that will be accessible at runtime on the client side. You could use a script to do that, and there's a number of example scripts in our GitHub repo. Now we're ready to start rebuilding our app. We need to create a div element, which is where WebViewer will be mounted when it's created. We'll give that a class name so we can style it later, and we need some mechanism for being able to refer to it. For example, you might use a useRef with React, or the ID with vanilla JavaScript or jQuery. Now we need to import WebViewer, instantiate it, and then mount it into the div element we've just created once it's been constructed. The details of how to do this vary from framework to framework. For example, with React, you use a use effect, but elsewhere you might use a mounted function or something else. Regardless of which platform you're using, there are some options you'll need to specify. You'll need to specify the path to the WebViewer library and also a license key. You can get a free trial license key from the Apryse website. The WebViewer constructor returns a promise, which includes the instance object, which you can use to interact with the WebViewer API, although for now we won't use it. You're now ready to run the project. Before I do, note that I specified an initial document, which is one of the many other options you can use within WebViewer. Because I'm using Vite, I can start the project using npm run dev, but it may be different if you're using other frameworks. And that's it. We've now got WebViewer running within the browser and displaying our initial document. Awesome.